Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. Man, let me tell you something. During the pandemic, this toy right here would have saved me from quite a few electric shocks when I was a kid. You know, my mom used to give me stuff to fix, knowing that I like to take things apart. Yes, I was a very destructive kid, but it came from a desire to see what would happen if, you know what I'm saying? So my mother put that to good use. You know, I fixed irons, the television. Now this is when it had tubes inside of them. If the tube is busted, you're screwed, you can forget it. The house phone, anything in the house, I've taken it apart and fixed it as best I could without a soldering iron. Sidebar, hot butter knife works wonders. Heat it on your stove until it's red hot, and if you've got some solder floating around, you're ready to connect wires to electric board or slice into a matchbox car, because I used to do that too. Die cast metal, oh my God, I just loved just taking that hot knife and just watching that car just melt so fast. Die cast metal has a very low melting point. I told you I was destructive. Anyway, you learn by doing. Success and getting the shit shocked out of you goes a long way. You know, I took those skills all the way to building computers for folks to eventually working at Verizon for 10 years as a technician. You know, people don't think about how dangerous being a phone technician can be, but yeah, you can get shot badly if you don't respect the voltage of certain phone blocks, what we would call the F1. Some of those phone lines, if you're not careful, they'll kill you. Anyway, this thing in this video has 36 different experiments, complete with wires and instructions to introduce a child to the intimidating world of electricity. Let me tell you something, this thing is the shit, because you can make it into a game as you let your kids connect each wire while you instruct them. That's what I was doing with my son during the pandemic, because like I said, this boy is like ridiculously smart. But this thing has resistors, capacitors, LEDs, with the glossary of each in the back of the book. There's a magnetic switch, a main switch, even schematics for each project. This quote-unquote toy is fucking amazing, because even if they play with it one time, it'll give them experience with wires and what happens when you connect them. Basically cause and effect. These are the things that will stay with your kids well into adulthood, folks. I mean, listen, if not for my mom, I would have had no reason to know what a capacitor was. She introduced me to it, and I just thought it was cool that she believed I could fix something. And I ain't gonna tell you how to raise your kids, but look, you better teach them how to use their hands to create. The deeper the knowledge that they have about the materials they're surrounded with, and I'm talking about electrons, magnetism, minerals, etc., the better that they will create their own future. I guarantee you that. Now, don't say I didn't tell you, but I told my son, listen, I don't care what you do, but whatever you get into, you're going to make sure that you have a certification as either an electrician, a carpenter, or a mechanic. Because at the end of the day, electricity is not going anywhere. People are not giving up on cars. They just turning them electrical. And carpentry, shit. If you know how to build a cabinet, you can build yourself a house. All you need is the wood and the tools. And if you can do that for yourself, then you can do that for other people as well. Learning, being able to use your hands, never, never goes out of style, folks.